We begin tonight with the deadly hurricane and the direct hit on Florida. The system now moving up the coast tonight, and there is new concern at this hour, the possibility of damaging winds and tornadoes. This will be felt all the way up through New York City. First making landfall this morning around 3 a.m. near Florida's Vero Beach with 75-mile-an-hour winds. The strongest hurricane to hit Florida this late in the season in nearly 40 years. As you can see there at this hour, the tropical storm center near Tampa, 45-mile-an-hour winds, blinding rain, the tornado threat up through South Carolina, then right up the I-95 corridor to the northeast in the next 24 hours. Nicole slamming ashore before the sun came up, Brevard County among the hardest hit. In Daytona Beach shores, look at the images tonight, powerful waves, eroding foundations there, dozens of homes damaged or destroyed. This number tonight, at least 19 hotels and condos now compromised. The storm surge rushing into neighborhoods, flooding the streets of Palm Coast, Florida tonight. Senior meteorologist Rob Marciano with the track at this hour, and Victor Akendo with the damage in Florida tonight.
Tonight, a rare November hurricane cutting a path of destruction along Florida's Atlantic coast, the latest landfall in nearly 40 years. Authorities say at least 19 hotels and condos, as well as 40 homes in Volusia County, have been damaged or destroyed.
There's some buildings that have been partially collapsed.
Dan Freebus has lived in Daytona Beach shores for 64 years. He says it will never be the same.
Can you believe the numbers right now? How many people had to evacuate in this area?
I had 4 or 5 people walk up to me wondering where they're going to live.
In nearby Daytona Beach, the powerful storm surge and massive waves causing severe erosion, sending multiple beachfront homes collapsing into the ocean, this swimming pool dangling on the edge. Our Ginger Z is there.
This home, yesterday, I was in the living room. That is now in the ocean. They used to have, before Ian, a deck and 100 feet before you hit water. This is how fast erosion can change a coast.
These homes were not sitting on cliffs 2 months ago. Tell me about what it looked like before Ian and before Nicole.
We've heard people say you shouldn't build on a cliff. There weren't cliffs here. These were not cliffs. These were walkovers that were, again, you had a ton of space. So this is just absolutely devastating.
Nicole roaring ashore in the middle of the night, making landfall near Vero Beach as a Category 1 storm. Wind gusts topping 80 miles per hour, ripping down trees and power lines. Nicole blamed for at least 4 deaths tonight, including a man and woman electrocuted by a downed power line in Orange County. Nicole dumping more than half a foot of rain, combined with the storm surge, triggering major flooding in St. Augustine and parts of Jacksonville. And tonight, NASA inspecting the $4 billion Artemis 1 moon rocket for damage after officials kept it on the launch pad at Kennedy Space Center. That area blasted with intense wind gusts when Nicole came ashore. And while Nicole has left the area, the danger has not. With so much of the seawall and the coastline torn apart, there is real concern of more collapses, especially with the ground as unstable as it is right now. David?
All right, Victor Akendo leading us off in Florida tonight. Victor, thank you. Let's get right to senior meteorologist Rob Marciano tracking the storm as it now moves up the East Coast. Rob is now in Atlanta tonight. Hey, Rob.
Hi, David. That move inland and up the East Coast is about to begin, but right now, Nicole is dipping its toe in the waters of the Gulf of Mexico. Check out the radar. There you see it just south of Tallahassee by about 80 miles, but impacts well away from center. We had a tornado warning outside of Charleston a little while ago. That threat is going to continue tonight. Our computer models pull it north of Tallahassee and just south of Atlanta, Georgia. By tomorrow morning, heavy rain and wind here. Severe weather threat across the Carolinas, up and over the Appalachians, in through the mid-Atlantic by tomorrow afternoon. And by the rush hour tomorrow, look at that heavy rain and wind coming into the northeast I-95 corridor. We will see some rain that will have some flooding, but it's moving quick enough, I think. It'll just be spotty. The main impacts will be the wind, the dangerous surf, the coastal flooding, and that wind will bring down some trees, power outages as well. David?
Rob Marciano back with us tonight. Thank you, Rob.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.